Iconic Australian cruise brand P&O is being axed in a strategic move by its parent company.
It's bad news for Kiwi Cruises as one of its ships, the Pacific Explorer, regularly travels out of Auckland. Grace Thomas has more.
After 90 years of sailing, P&O Cruises will be docking for the last time in March 2025.
We're all in a bit of shock. This is an iconic brand for our country. You know, P&O have been sailing in our waters since 1932.
P&O's parent company Carnival announced today it will absorb its operations, describing the closure as a necessary cost-saving exercise.
I really do think it is a sign of the times. New Zealand cruise season next season, we're down officially by at least 20 to 23%.
Two of P&O's cruise liners, the Pacific Encounter and Pacific Adventure, will come under the control of Carnival Cruise Line. Those itineraries will run as normal. But P&O's other ship, the Pacific Explorer, which operates for some months of the year out of New Zealand, will be retired in February. All cruises on the ship after March next year have been cancelled and passengers will be refunded.
If another cruise line or another cruise brand doesn't step into that breach, we will be left without any winter turnarounds, any cruising out of New Zealand for next winter.
Lisa Rimmer and her family are frequent cruisers. She was booked on the Pacific Explorer for a cruise in 2026. That's now been cancelled.
It was pretty gutting. It's one we've wanted to do for a long time. We got a really good deal as well.
She's also worried about what it means for cruising from New Zealand.
It's looking more and more like we're going to have to fly to Australia and cruise out of Aussie.
Currently, the Pacific Explorer will depart from Auckland for the final time on October 30th for a 5-night one-way cruise to Melbourne. So the clock is ticking for Kiwi cruise enthusiasts to set sail on the Pacific Explorer for the last time.
Well, Grace is with us now from the Auckland waterfront. Kia ora, Grace. Tell us some of the reasons Carnival has given for pulling the pin on P&O.
Kia ora, Mike. Well, Carnival corporations say the closure is because of higher costs and a smaller population in the South Pacific to serve. But it's also put some of the blame down to there being too much red tape for cruisers here in New Zealand. In a statement earlier today, it said our complex regulatory environment and higher operating costs were important considerations when making this decision. But it did add that New Zealand is still an important destination for cruisers, and it is committed to making sure that New Zealand is added onto future itineraries wherever possible. Mike.
Grace, ngā mihi.